everybody, and welcome back to Alexis Arcade's Annunaki server with our Annunaki Let's Play. We are here in front of Shay Wilder. Oh, look at that. And our collection has grown a little bit in the last couple of days. Well, I take that back. It's not the last couple of days. Oh, excuse me. Butt shot. I have just arrived home from an overseas holiday. You might call it an overseas vacation. Just for a few days in the tropical paradise of Bali, and over the next few days I will be putting up a little bit of a travel log, just some snapshots and a little bit of video taken in Bali, both on this holiday and on a previous holiday there. Today we have a couple of things in mind. What I really need to do is set up a greenhouse. I also need to set up some compost bins, and I'm not sure if we have a egg and poop type collector on here or whether I have to manually collect and fill the compost bins. So in that case we're going to need a Fiomia. I also want to create a little bit of a farm type atmosphere. Not a you know, we don't want to go overboard, but some pens that will hold. We'd like to get a couple of acatinas so that we can have them making cementing paste for us. We do have one of our other server members has very generously put up an area to collect sap from, so we will be taking advantage of that, as well as putting up a couple of more platforms and some more tree sap taps, so that there is plenty for everyone. And I also want to have so I want a pen for them to be able to roam in. I also want to collect a couple of dung beetles. So I thought what we might do first thing is hit up a cave and see if we can track down a couple of dung beetles. And to do that, I thought we might ride our saber into the fire cave and have one of our perhaps Destiny on our shoulders, so that she can take care of any little nasties that try and get us. Tame us up a couple of dung beetles and put up a pen for them and for the acatinas to roam around in. Now, I'm not actually sure if we can make the sweet veggie cakes in the dry cooker, but we will have a go and see what happens. Pardon me. See what happens, and if we can't, then we will put up a cooking pot. But hopefully, we'll get it sorted. So I will be right back. Whoa! When I've got a few things organised. Okay, so we're down the rabbit hole of getting dung beetles and stuff like that set up, and I was just out looking for a Fiomia when I saw this chap, and I do want to get a dire bear, and this one just seems like too good an opportunity to waste. So we are going to try to get him with some arrows, not using our cryo goddess, because I think she will kill him, because bears are a bit delicate. So we're going to try and hop up on those rocks over there and see how we go. I will bring you back in a sec when we're standing on the rocks, when we've managed it. And here we go. He's annoyed at us. And oh, Scheißen, Brixenhausen. Whoa. Ah. Let's kind of get away from him a little bit. Until our tech stuff runs out. And that's okay. You can sleep in the water. I've got some... Yes. And we didn't bring any golden kibble with us. Of course we didn't, because we were just looking for a Phiomia and hoping this bear won't drown. That on, and hopefully, come on. Oh really? Piranhas are the bane of newbies, and yeah. Are you? You are. Do you have an oxygen stat? Yes, but it's not going down very quickly, so that's okay. I'm hoping that you didn't bite my bear, because we already love him, and maybe. That's okay. He's still going to be a massive level, and he's going to collect mushrooms and stuffs for us. Come on. Wakey wakey. Come on, hurry up. One more bite. Yeesh. Some of these coal are huge. And like, look at that salmon over there. Jeepers, bloody creepers. Yay! Alright, so we will need a name for our dire bear. So do put your suggestions in the comments below, and you will see this. We'll take him back and get him a saddle, and we will continue our search for a Phiomia. I just thought I would show you. I love this dino pickup mod, and yes, I know I've got no clothes on because this little chap, this tiny little bear on my shoulder, broke them all, and look what is so conveniently right there. So let's see if we can get ourselves a Phiomia at the same time. We are going to... What level are you? We don't really care. In fact, the lower level, the better. Really? What do you use to tame? Is it... No, you know what? We'll go take the dire bear back, grab a golden kibble, and tame this chap, that Phiomia, up. It's the first one I've seen. I don't care about the level. I do like that it's a bright pink though, so be right back. We've come over to the mountain where we've got our tribe has, well, in fact it's somebody else's teleporter, but our alliance has a teleporter set up for metal and obsidian, and this is the hillside. I will show you on the map where we are. It's that mountain there. There's, now that the volcano has changed somewhat, there is still metal and obsidian and crystal in the bowl of the mountain, but not as much. Certainly not even a small scratch on what there was there. But there is just one trouble with this mountain, and that's its tail sticking out over there. So if you are going to come over to this area, be aware that this is a spot where they do spawn. So fortunately, we aren't quite close enough to let her sniff us. And believe me, if we were, I'd be bending down and kissing my pixelated butt goodbye, because there's no way we can outrun or out anything a Giga. And we certainly can't resist the amount of damage that 1 GB would do. So here we are, back at my base with a buttload of metal. And some bits and pieces, because you know I like to build in stone. So to make the bear saddle we need obsidian. So once again the rabbit hole deepens, and I'm sure you're all familiar with it. Anybody who's played Ark for any length of time knows that to get X you need to get materials to make X. So to get those materials you need X tool, or you need X dino, and to tame them you need X kibble, etc, etc. So the rabbit hole is real, and we have been down it more than once. And yeah, our Alpha Anki, Bon Scott, because he's metal, and back in my day, girls and boys, AC/DC was considered a heavy metal band. Nowadays, maybe not so much, but that's okay. I love them anyway, and he's named after the lead singer who passed away, Bon Scott. And we're just going to get some tasty cakes made so we can go and tame some acatinas, so that we can have our little farming area with cementing paste, so that we can collect the cementing paste to make more of the things that we need. So once again, the rabbit hole continues. We will be right back when I've got something more to show you. Okay, so we've come to the redwoods along the edge of the swamp to look for acatinas, and one could argue that Dodorexes may be overspawning a touch. Just a touch. Yeah. That's gonna mess up somebody's day real quick. I think there's about 8 of them around here. So yeah, if you're on this server, if you're one of my server mates, one of the Arcadians, or any of the others that join us on the server, do be careful. We'll come back when we've found our little snail buddies. Okay, so we've found a snail. Loving the purple shell. The trick is not to hit them in the shell, but in fact to hit them in the soft bit. And beautiful. Now, I'm not sure if they will take a golden treat, but in any case, we will try and see what happens. Yay! They do take golden treats. So, if you are hunting for them on Annunaki, you will find them. So, actually, I think that's actually pointless, because I think we can pick them up. Nice. Alright, so I think maybe at least a couple. Okay, sounds gross and juicy. I'll continue on, find another one which the dragon can carry back for us, and maybe we may get ourselves go out and do another couple more. So I'll be right back to show you. Okay, so disaster strikes. I'm surrounded by 4 Titan boas. My chest is broken. I'm still alive, mind you. But you can probably hear the sounds of my poor old dragon being chomped on in the background. So hopefully I'll be awake in a sec. I just fell off the edge of that cliff just there that you can just barely see. And yeah, snakes. I fell into a pit of vipers. As you can see, starving. I have the solution for that. Yeah, you can all just stay sleeping there. I'll go rescue my dragon and my snails. And yeah, you can come back this way. What is chomping on? Another snake. Man, what's the story here? Okay. Alright, it was this guy here who caused me to... Come on, get up here. Right, you pick up. Alright, got a little bit of lag happening. That's okay. You are. Awesome, they can scale cliffs. And come on, Cho, let's blow this crazy joint, man, woman, whoa, man. Alright, so now this is our 4 snails. We can take them home and get them in their pen, and I will show you just what we've come up with. Okay, so excuse the missing armour. I don't have any shoes on either, as you can see. So yeah, you know, whatevs. I'll show you where we have put the snails. You can probably see their names. We have this really cute little fence that's part of the Eco Garden Decor mod. And here's our 4 snails. We have Slurp, Squelch, Squishy and Slimer. And these guys are already creating paste for us. So I don't know which ones went in here first or what the story is. I believe that they will eat tasty cakes from the feed trough, but in any case, in case they don't, they all have some on them. And this is the pen that we are going to put our dung beetles in. So, and again, we will probably go for maybe just 2 dung beetles. And here is our 2 poo pigs. We have Poo Junior and Poo Nelope, waiting for us just to pick their poos and put them in the compost bin right here. So as part of our little farming area here, this is our greenhouse. You can see our water tower of, I don't know, ugliness. That's why it's right down the bottom. And here is our little farm. We only need 1 plot for each seed, and we still need to go and gather another couple of seeds. We have our gardener and our, what are you called? Farmer set up ready. Now, I'm just not sure about this beer barrel. It says it's not irrigated. I put some berries in there just in case it felt like it might be, but if you have a look at the foundation that it's on, S Plus has a really good feature that allows you to put water pipes inside the foundations. It's snapped, the barrel is snapped to the foundation. The foundation has water, as you can see, because there's water coming out of there. This one has water, this one has water. Well, you can see they've all got water coming out of them, and they're all connected to these water towers, so I'm not sure whether this needs its own set of pipes or what the story is, but I will do a bit of investigating and fix that up, because this lady here, I think, runs on beer. So give the gardener beer. Says he will collect your crops for you, but the last time I saw a he that looked like that was in the Ladyboys Club in Bali. So I've got nothing against it. I'm just saying, doesn't look like a he. But these days, I'm not judging. We've still got a bit of work to do here. Just paint up the foundation, paint up the frames and set them to the models that we want. But this is our little greenhouse, and we have a fridge here because the other guy on the other side runs off ice water. So we're making some ice water there for him, and he picks up. He will pick up the fertilizer from out of the compost bin and put it in the crop plots. So he just runs on ice water. And speaking from, wow, he's got quite a range. So there's no problem about him feeding these crop plots at all, or collecting from that compost bin. But I've got a bunch of stuff to do to collect. I've got to go and get polymer to repair my armor. I've got to go and make some or get stimberries so we can make poo to take it to tame dung beetles with, although I suspect they will also tame with a golden kibble. So we will try both. So we're going to leave it there for today. So remember, we can't leave it here. We've got somebody to name. Now, again, Olive, who's one of my very, very active subscribers. G'day, Olive. So nice to have you comment on so many of my videos. I really appreciate you being a part of my journey. I did collect another couple of puppets, but she suggested for these first two to change their names to, that was the male, Jack, and this one here is the only female, and of course the matching name, you already guessed it, is Jill. Ooh. So Jack and Jill, and we have, these ones might be Georgie and Porgy or something like that to follow the theme. But yeah, so I'm going to set these guys around so they look like guards. I may even, once I've got a perimeter fence up, may even set them to wander just because it will look like they're patrolling, which I think will be really cute, except they will probably get stuck on everything. So don't forget, we need a name for our new bear. He looks pretty, gosh, they're so big, they're alpha dye bears. I've dyed his saddle up, and he is ready to take on the plants for us. I'm hoping that he will actually collect the mushrooms and rare flowers for us, like normal bears do. Maybe not because he's an alpha, but in any case, he's a really cool addition to our family. So yeah, do leave your name suggestions for the bear in the comments. If you have any other suggestions for our other couple of puppets over there. So ladies, gentlemen, guys, girls, and people of undetermined or unspecified gender, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a good one.